What's going on, YouTube? Tonight I'm going to show you what the Audi RS5 looks like at night. All kinds of really cool lights on this car, inside and out, as you just saw by the little welcome feature when you unlock your car. These are the tail lights. Oh, look at that. Pretty cool. Very clean cutoff, as you can see on the garage door right there. So anyway, when we unlock our car, you can see we have a nice little light right by the door handle. And when we open this, look at that. Well, that's pretty cool. Kind of gimmicky, but neat nonetheless. Got all kinds of accent lighting. The door panel here, and then the kick sills. RS5. Let's step in. Cup holders. There's our gear shifter. Not so much in the back. Here you have the other door, and I don't know if you can tell right now because of how dark it is, but there's some a glow in the footwell here. Well, let's turn it on. Turn that off. All right. Look at that cutoff. These lights are amazing. These are the LED matrix headlights with lasers in there somehow. I think the point is it extends the beam for your high beams. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but anyway, really cool. Go ahead and hit the RS button here. I don't know if you can hear it, but those exhaust valves opened up and you can already hear it getting a little bit louder. Oh, wait a minute. Well, it appears my lights went to red. I haven't played a lot around with the settings for the ambient lighting in here yet, but I'll have to go back and rewatch the video, but I can't remember. I'm not sure if those turned red when I turned the car on or when I put it in RS mode. Anyway, the bottom light's still that same color and this top one's red. And then you have some accent lighting right here as well, kind of just pillowing out of the door. Nice glow. Oh, there is some in the back here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but yeah, a little bit in the back seat. Pretty cool. These map lights right here, it's not buttons, you just touch them. Isn't that cool? Pretty neat. I believe this is the door or dome light button for, let's see here. Well, that turns them both on and both off. This must be the door light button, so I can turn off or whether I want them to come on with the doors or not. Steering wheel controls. This is a menu button for the dash menu. There's a scroll wheel, as you can see, scrolling around. I believe this is a programmable button right here. I can't remember if I've programmed that yet or not. This one that I just covered up here with my finger. And then view toggles between our different views. In the Audi virtual cockpit, which I'm sure you've seen before. So let's look over here. Here we have our memory settings for the seat, and our unlock, lock button, door handle with some ambient light coming through there too. Window controls and the mirror controls. You can also, you have right here your defrost for the windows, and then this folds the mirrors in. Well, oh, okay, I get it. I have to turn the dial. Oh. I don't know if you can see that or not. Probably heard it, but they kind of folded in. Now I'm going to fold them back out here. Pretty cool. Let's look on this side. So, this is your talk button, so you can talk to the car and have a conversation about whatever. Some more buttons for skipping through tracks or media. Your volume control knob. And here is one of my favorite buttons, the RS mode button. You push that, it goes into RS1, which you can customize to whatever driving settings you want. Hit it again, and it goes to RS2. Hit it again, and it goes back to just whatever you had it default wise. Also have your drive select buttons over here. You can cycle between auto, which kind of just does whatever the car thinks you want it to do. Hit it again, we'll go to comfort, and then dynamic. There's your RS buttons where you can customize that. And some more buttons, traction control off, park assist, and this turns on your cameras. Got the 360 right there. And then, man, this 360 camera is pretty sweet. So, check this out. Let's look at the, so there's a forward view. Got some lines. There's the back view. And then we got, there's our 360. And this is one of my favorites. These two right here. This lets you see the curbs. That's the front of the car. And that's the rear. Oh, what did I press? Oh, this one right here is not this one. This one right here. And it's kind of hard to tell without me being near a curb, but basically, here's a wheel, and here's a wheel on this side. So you can literally see if you're going to hit a curb. So, I mean, these are very nice wheels. You do not want to curb them. So this is really handy. And obviously that all pops up, you know, when you're, I think I turned the screen off here. Huh. Oh, here we go. Turn that back on. All right, so here's our climate control. And these buttons, I guess you call them capacitive touch. You kind of put your finger on them and, you know, it shows you all the options. See how it, I like to leave that guy on sync. 3 zone. Climate for the passenger, and then the driver. Here's your heated seat button. Same for the passenger. These are hazards. And these hazards are really cool. I'm actually going to get out and show you them. Basically the turn signal, same deal. y'all can see that it's a little bright. There's our start stop. It does take some getting used to that being down here instead of up here where most of them are. Not a big deal. Here we have our gear selector, which is really neat. I like it a lot. I mean, the rotary dials are fine. The minivan we have has one, but this just feels so good. So to put it in drive, we're in park now. You can see right there. You don't have, there's a button right here to move it to reverse and neutral and whatnot. But to put it in drive, you can just pull it back. Nope, apparently you can't. So I guess you do have to hit the button. So I'm holding the button. There we go. I wonder if it's because I don't have my seatbelt on. Let's test that. To put it in park, that P right here on the knob. I know you probably can't see this great. Let me turn these lights on here. There you go. See the park button's right here, and there's that button that's supposed to allow you to move it. So we'll go back into park. Let me see. I'm gonna put my seatbelt on. I'm pretty sure you don't have to hit this button to move it into drive. So my seatbelt's on. I'm not pressing the button. Nope. Nope, there you go. So you have to hit the button. Alright, we're in drive. I must have imagined that. Anyway, let's put it in park. Here's your parking brake. Pull for on. Little red park light up there. Push for off. Oh, you gotta have your foot on the brake. So push for off. There we go. All right, and you got some very nice carbon fiber, as you can see right there. That is real carbon fiber, including on the dash. Quattro badge. This little guy right here, I think it was Doug DeMuro, one of his videos, was talking about how you can pretty much just fit a finger right here, and he's right. You can fit my middle finger there. I did find that that is a nice place to put your key fob. Look, it's in right there. All right. In here you have your wireless phone charger. I don't have my phone on me, otherwise I'd stick it there and show you. I also keep my Ray-Bans right here. Nice place to get to them easily. And you have a USB right here, which I never use because this has wireless CarPlay, which is the best thing in the world, and I love it. And I don't want a car without it. After having it, it's so nice. This console, if you pull it up, and just kind of do that, it kind of catches in place so you can adjust the armrest height. But to go down, you just need to pull it all the way up, and then it'll go all the way back down here. There's those cup holders. Not in love with the cup holders. I mean, they're fine, but if you have a big drink, as us Americans like to have, it's gonna be kind of right here in front of your buttons, and you just don't like your hitting your nice dash and buttons with a big old drink or whatever you're putting right there. It would, I feel like it would have made a lot more sense to move this cubby maybe like to one side and angle these. Maybe have one here, or one here and one here, and just staggered them. You could have even moved this maybe a little this way and had like one here, one here. It could have been thought out better. But, I mean, it is a European car. I know they don't care as much about the cup holders as us Americans, so that's whatever, no big deal. Alright, what else is there to look at? Up here, let me turn these off. So up here we have our controls for the sunroof. I already showed you this button for the lights. This is the shade. Hit that one way and the shade comes out. Hit the other, shade goes back in. This is the sunroof, and it has a a tilt function, or you can just send it all the way back. SOS, I imagine if you're in a wreck, you hit that. This button, I guess, is if you need roadside assistance. I don't have AAA, I would probably never use that. I think that's about all there is that I really wanted to cover in this video at the moment. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll play with the lights here and see if we can figure this out. Interior lighting. Alright, so we can turn it up. Let's see what happens. Did that get brighter? Oh, it does. Like right there. Watch. Oh, that's pretty cool. And I believe that's affecting the floor too. Actually, it is. Look, it even shows you on the diagram what's happening. That's really neat. You can see it adjusting on here, that little cutaway. I'll probably leave it right there in the middle. I guess these are colors. Yep. Well, that's cool. Caribbean looks nice. I think I'll just stick with the Impulse. That's me, impulsive. Well, there's really not that much adjustment in these. I thought there'd be more. I mean, oh, that's a gimmick anyway. I'm not too concerned. Yeah, we're not gonna mess with that. Oh, let's see. Oh, seats. So, this is pretty cool. The front seats in here, massaging seats. You set the intensity. And I can't show you it massaging me, but, you know, it is. Wave, knead, stretch. I think, I don't even know how to describe it. But wave's my favorite. But, I mean, would I ever pay extra for this? No. No, it's a gimmick. I don't hate having it, but I mean, it was on the car when I bought it. I didn't order this car. I just bought it as is, so it was there. It's cool. And you just hit the other side here to do the passenger. Same deal, just on the other side. What do we want to go into? You can also do your drive select from right there. I'll show you what I did for my RS. I know this video is all over the place, so forgive me. But, so for my RS1 here, I'll show you what I did. Pretty much sporty for everything. Suspension, sport, drive, sport. Oh, there we go. Engine sound, present. Quattro with sport differentials, sport, steering sport. Everything sport down the line. That is when you want to feel sporty. So, what I like to use most of the time is my RS2. And pretty much all the sport stuff, except for the suspension, I put it in comfortable. And this car, I mean, I've had cars that have the adjusting suspension, but none of them have I felt the difference like in this car. You feel every bump when it's in sport. Put it in comfortable, and it's like riding on a cloud. it's just so different. It's really nice. So if I'm on the road, I like hearing the exhaust, I like hearing the engine, but it's nice to be on riding on a cloud. And steering, I just put balanced. Like I said, I like the engine sound, so I keep that loud. The differential, I still want to be sporty, so we're sporty. Alright. I think that's about all I really was planning on showing you. I guess we can walk around and look in the trunk or in the boot for the Europeans. So I believe we have a button for this somewhere. Oh, here it is, kind of hiding down here. There it is. Just pull that. Probably heard the trunk unlatch. Oh, we got plenty of lights in here. Comes with a little roadside bag of tools. Well, that came out pretty easy. That, I don't know what that is. Somebody can tell me, I'm sure. Cargo tie downs. And we do have a spare in here, I believe. Yep, just a donut. Probably can't even see that, but it's a donut. There's nothing to see. This is the front plate garbage, which in my state is not required, and therefore I will not be using. In fact, you know what I think of this? Yep. Alright, I didn't show you this. This is the headlight dial. I'm guessing this is like for the washers for the headlights. I typically leave it in auto, but there's off, auto, park lights, headlights, and this is for the heads-up display. Let's see. Can we turn that on? Why isn't that showing? Maybe I have to be in drive for that. Oh, there we go. Can you see that? Let's turn the headlights. Let's turn them off and see if you can see it. There you go. I can see it fine, but I know it's hard to see in a camera. There's like no way to make it look bigger in this camera, but to your naked eye, you see it fine. It's perfectly visible. Put it in park, and well, it's still there now. I guess you just have to wait to put it in drive that first time before it pops up, but all right. Well, that's all I can think to show you in the interior at night. I'd show you these seats and just the beautiful stitching and the doors and all that, but it's a night. You're not going to be able to see that, so we'll do that for another video. Anyway, thanks for staying with me this long. If you want more videos like this, or if you have any questions or specific things you want to see, leave a comment and I will try to get to you. I know I had a YouTuber request specifically this video, so here's to you. I don't remember your username, but this one's for you. But thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have a nice night.